Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
To me, all I know is that I've got to be free from the things you do. It will all come back to you. Break stride, I'm sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Good evening, gamers and other folks alike. I hope y'all are doing okay tonight. It is Thursday, February 1st, as of the 2024 is the recording of this episode. And you're listening to Midnight Ramen with me, Michael. I hope y'all are doing okay. My hair feels like it's a little ratty. I also haven't taken a shower in 2 days, which whatever. It feels ratty. As I'm looking at it now, it's it feels a little ratty. I'm starting to get on the side where it's starting to get just I can consider getting a haircut. Am I gonna? No. Hell no. Hell. Oh, I hit the mute button. Oh my god. That's so dumb. I didn't even touch it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start. Boom. Okay, so you're listening to Midnight Raw with me, Michael. I don't know how much I missed off of that. If you want to watch this live, you can go to twitch.tv, Melted the Original, like the thing in the back says. I'll get to that in a minute. If you want to watch in a visual medium or me mess up, I guess. I don't know. If you want to watch this live and see my screw-ups, like I somehow muted myself on my mic, which happens, you can go to twitch.tv and see all of that goodness for 2 weeks until it's up. You can also watch the after show on there as well. Feel free to like, sub, whatever. Yeah, on there. Also, but once you can watch the after show on there, which is just basically me editing the episode down and doing some other stuff as well. But that's the main bulk of it, and me trying not to fall asleep. Or passing out while it's rendering, which is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, it is. But once it's gone off, the thing has gone off Twitch, you can't watch it here. But you can go to YouTube where you can watch not only these episodes, but you can also watch the other videos that I'm putting out. I'm putting out weekly videos. And they're not doing too bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to put stuff out, and it's not like thousands upon thousands of views. No, I'm getting stuff, so I'm not too mad. I'm not mad at all. It's better than getting barely double digits on a video a week afterwards. It's definitely better than that. So I'm not mad about it. Definitely not mad about it. And I also just posted a TikTok. It was doing well when I last checked on it, but it kind of really just stopped. Which I could talk about because it's kind of bacon and magic related, but whatever. it's one and the same. But yeah, just I'm trying to think of some things going on because I honestly don't have a whole lot that I'm just kind of going in blind, which I don't know, man. This is mainly this podcast itself. It's just kind of more of a journal, or as fun as it is and all that other stuff, it's kind of just like a journal, like a diary of a wimpy kid, Just kidding. If it were Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I would change it to Diary of a Grizzly Kid, and the title would be Raising Up Level 10 Gats. Just kidding. Oh my god. Kill me. It's been a day. It's been a day. Another day. Another day. That's I feel like the second TikTok reference that I've made to write in less than a minute. That I need to stop. I need to stop. No. But yeah, I feel like it's more about like I'm talking to a camera. I'm looking directly at said camera. Maybe might be looking over it from if I were to look down and say like I'm probably not looking at directly at the camera. It's like probably right about, I don't really know how to say it. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing okay. I'm doing not too bad. Not too bad. Next week for me is going to be a little stressful. Maybe the episode might be pushed to another day. But I don't think so, because it's not going to, I could probably get away with doing what I do just fine, but hopefully it can just be fine with what's going on. Just have a lot of stuff at work, which whatever. It's just gonna be a busy week, but not, hopefully, knock on wood, not too crazy. What else? I've been playing a little bit of. I've been gaming a bit. You can say I'm a gamer. I've been playing Power World, which is what people are saying is just basically Pokemon with guns. And I don't think it really is. I think it's more like Power World itself is, I mean, it has Pokemon elements, kind of like similar to Pokemon Arceus, Legends Arceus, where it's like open world. All of them are open world. Stupid. But like, you can catch Pokemon just random out in the wild without really having to fight them directly. Necessarily, like, you don't necessarily need to fight them directly. You can catch random Pokemon just by throwing balls at them and having your Pokemon kind of auto attack in a way, which is cool. Sometimes it sucks because, like, oh yeah, you want to get this certain Pokemon, and then all of a sudden your main just gets a random crit or just like pop shots them, and you lose them. You lose the one that you're trying to catch, or they just ram on through. It's like, seriously. And it's happened to me where I'm like, I had to bring back my pal in this case, for Power World, where I'm like, I'm trying to catch something, let me catch it, and then they just ram on through as I'm bringing them back, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. I hate when that happens. It's fine. But like, I feel like it's more takes away from like other games, not like Pokemon. I'd say more like people are saying Monster Hunter, which I haven't played, so I can't really tell. Breath of the Wild, like games like that, I feel like it takes more away from Ark Survival. Like, I haven't played that, but I feel like it takes more from that, because you got more base building, you got kind of movement mechanics similar to Breath of the Wild, so like that's why I would say that similar, not the same. But and then some of the pals themselves definitely have some potentially stolen assets. But like at this point, like, there are definitely, like, okay, there are Pokemon that, like, okay, we get it. There's only so many ways you can make a basic ass bird in Pokemon. We get it. Like, or an ice cream cone. Like, huh? An ice cream cone. It's like there's only so like scraping the bottom of the barrel here, but like they can basically make up just random shit for nothing. And honestly, I can't tell you a almost a damn near one of this latest generation. I can't tell you any of them because it's just like, all right, we've done this before. I mean, I know the basics and other stuff, but like outside of a few, there's not really a whole ton that I can think of. I can't even remember what the title or like. Hold on, I have Violet's case here. I think I don't know. I don't feel it, but like I don't know what they are because I haven't one played the game in a long time, and two given a shit. And honestly, like the times that I was playing Pokemon Violet, it ran like ass. Like I get it, it's on the Switch and it's like not like up to par with other this generation of consoles, but even for a handheld, when you're gimping out on like just the basic shit, like trees, grass, like you don't have to have all that much, but like when your Pokemon are like spazzing out, clipping through the ground, yeah, I think you might have a problem there. When your character starts randomly T-posing, yeah, I think you might want to fix your game. When most of the Pokemon that are in the games have been using the same assets since 2015, yeah, I think you might want to fix your game. Or 2020, actually 2013, whenever the uh, X and Y, when some of them have been using the same character models, like exactly the same, maybe slightly updated graphics since X and Y several generations ago, I think you might, just might wanna fix that. And pumping out the same thing year after year after year is not good. Like we get it, like oh if you're gonna do like say Violet, Scarlet and Violet, and then have like a third one, like they used to do with like Pokemon like Gen 3 and Gen 4, and they stopped with Gen 5, but then yeah, they stopped with Gen 5, 6 and all that other stuff. Or even Gen 1. Like Gen 1 you had red, blue, and yellow, but then you had gold, silver, and gold, and crystal, and then the definitive ruby, sapphire, emerald. I think emerald was my first game. Um, yeah. The honestly probably the best, one of the best games because of the way that they improved on the systems of Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, obviously, it's an older game, but like for its time, the amount of content that they added in and other stuff to make the game worth it, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff there. Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Ooh, Platinum. Although there wasn't extremely much that they added, they did add stuff and they changed the story and other things. Oh, Black and White 2. Duh, they literally made two of them. But I heard Black and White 2 is basically, in that same vein. They kind of stopped it after that. So like, after Gen 5, when they started going into 3D, they stopped doing that third game. And people have been saying that the game has been declining in quality. Coincidence? Probably. And they've been putting out like game next year, another game, even though it's not a new generation. Like, still, kind of nuts, kind of crazy. But yeah, Oh, yeah, I even talked about my sign. The sign that I got. So I got this new lighting thing, which is kind of convenient because my orb doesn't want to stick to one singular color. So that's a visual change in the room right now. So I'm gonna try and figure out what's happening with my orb and get them weird kinks worked out. Somebody cast a spell or something. I don't know. But I got this sign from my girlfriend on her anniversary, which was yesterday or on Tuesday. I was kind of surprised. She's like, "Oh, you can't open it in the car." It's like, "Why not? You can't." I'm like, well, "Why not?" And she's like, "You can't." It's like, "All right." And then she just had it. We went to eat out, and then we went to Target afterwards because it was at like a mall or like attached to a mall. If you know, you know. If you know which mall I'm talking about. Are there other malls in the Twin Cities that have a Target attached to them? Like physically? I don't think so. I can't think of any. Like physically attached to it, like actually in the mall attached. I don't think there is. So if you know, you know. You know, you know. But yeah, we went there and then we got home. I opened it up and it's this sign. She got it offline. She was going to get like a bigger one or like something that could hang on the wall. But it's like, honestly, this is fine. I need to find a better, I feel like I want to get a better spot for it because I like putting the orb over here. But we'll figure it out. I mean, not that like my streaming setup is already convoluted in the background, like kind of busy a little bit, but I like it. I like it. It's simple. I mean, I can't take it lower because like it makes a very loud, high pitched like noise. If I make it dimmer and make it more visible, but it still has the name, so I'm not mad about that. I'll just have to figure out how to not make it do that. I don't know. It's some electrical thing. I don't know. I'm not too keen in that. I kind of need to work on that, but whatever. But no, it was very nice, and I definitely need to clean it a little bit because like it smudges really easily because it's glass or like. I mean, it's sturdy. I could probably whap it real good and it'll be fine. But I do not want to test that theory. That is one theory I do not want to test. But yeah. I wasn't talking about Power World. Yeah. Back to actually talking about Pokemon and Power World and all that crap. So I started out when I got into Pokemon when I was like in kindergarten, first grade. Because one of my sister's friends gave us some cards from like Gen 2 or going into Gen 3. And then we just had this like handful of cards, and I doubt we probably still have any of them. I know one was like this very bad condition Octillery, which as much as I hate octopi, like I did not damage that card. I did not damage the card. It was just really badly damaged, like crumpled up and stuff. And there's like a Lotad that I remember. It's like also kind of badly damaged, but I remember those cards, and I was really into it. But once I got into playing Pokemon, I kind of met my best friend at the time, Peyton, and we did a lot of good stuff, and it was Gen 3, so it was a lot of fun times there. I remember when I was like still early on in school, like first and second grade. I remember riding my bike back home. When I got to riding my bike, I remember riding home after school because like our parents were working and stuff, and it wasn't that far away from our home. It was like a mile at most. So like we less than a mile. So we just walked or biked or rollerbladed or whatever the hell. And I remember getting back home, doing my homework, and having that like that after school time on Cartoon Network, just watching Pokemon. Oh, I can't remember the programming block. Oh, and it's annoying me. I just remember coming back home all the time at like 3:30 or something like that. I think around there, and watching Pokemon and doing my homework. Oh, those were the days, dude. Yeah. And now you can watch freaking all the Pokemon at any time you want. Cheers to that. But like I can remember a lot of the ones. It's crazy too with like the jingles. Like I know a lot of them up until like obviously Gen 5, I don't know. Anything after that, I don't know. But a lot of them afterwards kind of just recycle the original theme in a weird way. Because like even in the ones that I do know, it's like, I sense a theme that they do not have any ideas. They had a day to write the song, a day to record it. They didn't have a whole lot of time to do this. Although some of them were straight bangers. Advanced Battle, I think, is my favorite. One of my favorites, if not my favorite. Because it goes so fucking hard. Oh man. And that was around the time too with like the GameCube and all that stuff and all those other games. Back in that time was like peak. It wasn't like Pokemon Mania when like Gen 1 and Gen 2 was like, oh, all these kids all over the country are getting into Pokemon. No, it was like kind of post that, but it was like still huge. So like you had the games, you had the anime, you had the cards. Like they had a tour for Pokemon that went to different cities, just having like a Pokemon con. Like I remember going to one in 2005 in Phoenix because I was in Arizona at the time. It was in 2005 or 2006. I can't remember. Whenever Pokemon XD, I don't know why they called it XD Director's Cut, which doesn't make sense. XD, Gale of Darkness, was like just about to come out, and they were doing like, playable trials, promos, and stuff like that at kiosks. I don't remember playing it because the line was too long, but I remember the kiosks and stuff for that. Like I remember that convention because I also remember getting, I think both me and my sister have promo Lugias with that on it, with the year thing, whatever. I could, I might show that in the after show if I can find it. I think I know where it is, but it's I don't think I'm gonna get it because it's too deep under stuff. But I keep my cards secure. They are in a good condition, or as good as condition as they can be. You know what? Speaking of cards, and I really didn't talk about Power. Although, I hope the game succeeds, and they sold like 9 million copies or some absurd thing. There's been a debate if the Pokemon company's going to sue them. I hope they don't, because I think Pokemon needs a kick in the pants. Because like some of the recent games have not been good. I mean, like they have some good mechanics, but like they're just straight up not good. Like the quality is just not there. Like they can add cool DLC and stuff like that, but it doesn't make up for the fact that your game is slow. Like you have many bugs that have to be fixed post-launch, and even then, yeah, it's just like I can't. It's like I don't know, man. Well, let's get into cards. Let's get into Magic cards. I got 4 packs. Obviously the same thing. But before we get to the 4 packs, so I made a TikTok with my cat Bacon, and I got the secret layer raining cats and dogs go on my TikTok. So I made like the trend right now is the Flying Dutchman in one of the SpongeBob episodes says does like knots and stuff like that. The shoe tying episode, and he's saying the monkey chain, the monkey's fist, the monkey. And it just and everyone's like doing their cats to it. So it's like you do the tail, you do a paw, and then you do the cat's face, and then just them being goofy. So I just did that with the promo for like to show off the deck too with Bacon. And he was a good sport. He was honestly being a very good sport and made sure he was fed because he is as much as a big cat that he is. I made sure that he got treats and stuff like that. He's been a good boy. But back to opening packs. I got a D4. Whatever number I roll twice is how many packs I'm gonna open. So I rolled a 4. I hope I don't do it again. 3. Oh, 3. All right, 3 packs. That's kind of how much I wanted to open. So let's do that. I feel like this top pack is gonna just go nuts, go sicko mode. So I'm gonna put that one to the side. I feel like that one should be last. I feel like this one should be first, just on vibes. That Mythic Lyric vibe is really hitting right now. Oh my god! You know what else is hitting? How freaking bad these packs do not want to open. I swear. Oh my gosh! You know what? I'm struggling, dude. Come on. Oh, fuck. I know. Oh, no. The pack is all gone. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I hope I didn't get anything too nuts, so. Oh, okay. I know what I got. Oh. I think I'm gonna leave. Okay. So this pack kind of spoiled itself because it didn't want to open because they really. God damn it. Wizards of the Coast, what the fuck? Even your tabs suck. So I got Teysa, or Kaya, Orzhov, Usurper. Pretty cool. Foil, too. Even though I don't think she's that much. But she's mythic. Mythic foil, that's probably worth something. If I didn't fucking throw it around. Well, I got a Pariah Shield, too. Pariah Shield, that's pretty good. And, not too shabby on that one. But oh my god, I'm gonna have to edit a lot of this podcast. First, my mic decides to mute itself, or I accidentally press the mute button, and then the pack explodes. What the hell? Oh, and it was explosive pack for sure. But I don't know how good the price on that one's gonna be. I might check it. But pack two? Let's go right about here. Alright. Focus. Demolish. Downsize. Ballistic Guards. Leapfrog. Deputy of whatever. Blade Juggler. Shadow Alley whatever. Dish Guy. Spirit Token. Hocus Pocus Focus. Fixing is Golgari, Gilgate, okay. The retro thing is Vindictive Vampire. Whenever another creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. You gain a life. That's not bad. And then this, they're not bad. Tolsmere, Wolfblood, not a bad card. Lightning Helix, not bad. It's okay. Not gonna get you much, like, value. on that one. Last pack, which I feel like is going to be the big one, but I don't know. Brother. I don't, you know what? I don't think I'm going to cut any of that out. The first pack just exploding on me. I don't think I'm cutting that out. I just don't think I will. Ooh, Rhythm of the Wild. Okay. Even though that's an uncommon though. It's a good card. It's a very good card, Rhythm of the Wild. Yeah. Gathers Courage. Whatever, Great Moss Dog. Shield Mage. Persistent Yeah. That's a good card. That guy. Coiling Oracle. Blade Juggler again. Krenko's Command. Greater whatever. Elf Knight Token. The mana fixing is gonna be an Azorius Guildgate. Darn. Behind that, ooh, Blood Crypt. Yes, there we go. There we go. And I am making a black and red deck, so this does help me. Yeah. And behind that we got what? What the heck? Seriously? That's it? Oh, because what? All right. I mean, that works. Blood Crypt with the retro frame. That's good. That's actually good. Let me check the price on that baby right now, actually, because that one's good. Let's go to motherfucking Card Kingdom. We'll go to Ravnica Remastered. Shop variants. Yeah, it's definitely up there. Blood Crypt, about $20, $21 at $20.99 on Card Kingdom. Let's actually check on a TCG Player, because I feel like I want to check it on there. Blood Crypt retro frame on TCG Player. It's going for about $20, so that's not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Some as low as like 17, which whatever. But for that, I have a plan to use it in a deck, so I'm not too mad about it. How low did it go? Oh my god, it went to $14, but now it's up to 18. But before it was like, what? That's crazy. Oh, in the retro frame. Okay, in the retro frame, that makes sense. In the retro frame, that does make sense. Anywho, yeah. Let's get back on to talk. So, like I'm building a lot of decks. Like I am building way too many decks. I have like 16 or 17 in the workshop right now. Like in the works. I'm trying to finish a couple, so I'm gonna, like, when I do finish off like at least one or two, or like one, I'm gonna finish off literally a couple at the exact same time. I remember like a couple weeks ago, I finished off like 3 in a week, in the span of like a week, which is crazy good for me. Like in paper too, and even so, like they're all crazy good. Because I think although part of them were like precons, it's like taking cards that are not precons and absolutely scrapping the shit out of it, out of the precon, and just making it something new and something better. Or even replacing cards that are in the precon that have older and cooler art, because I do that kind of as like a bling sort of thing. Whatever. Let's get over that. So, Power World. I hope that they kick Pokemon's butt. And honestly, the Pokemon Company is kind of just being more what's the it's diplomatic in their approach, because like I think recently they put out a statement like, yeah, we've heard about it, but like the game has been in development for like years now. Like people know about it. It's kind of crazy if the phrase Pokemon with guns was a thing long before the game came out like a couple weeks ago. So it kind of seems odd to me that the Pokemon company had no issue with it until now. Like even then, like I get it. It's like, oh, they probably didn't know. It's like, but at the same time, it's like it's been out, like it's been in public development for years now. So I don't know what their excuse is. Like I've seen it multiple times and I haven't gone out of my way to look for it. That's saying something, I would think. Yeah. 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 Because like if like, and it's fine if they do now, because like some of the assets I think kind of did have a one to one thing on them in certain areas here and there, or even just kind of like similar to this other Pokemon slash POW, whatever, blah 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 blah. But I don't think they're gonna try and kill it, because like with how much it's made, or not really with how much it's made, I hope it lights a fire under the Pokemon company's ass, that they need to be better, and they do. They really really do need to be better and putting out good games. Because like, yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were fine, but like I'm still stuck in the tutorial. I'm still stuck in the tutorial. I feel like they need to have like a way that you can skip that sort of thing. One, a way that you can skip that sort of thing without doing like any speedrun strat bullshit. And two, make the game actually run good. Because I think Arceus wasn't too nasty in comparison. I think that because of the dex was so small, or in compared to like a mainline game, I think they had the time and effort not to like cram everything in there, which is fine. But I wonder what it would take to like make their games good for what they want to do, because like it ain't it, Chief. Right now, it ain't it. Anywho, it was like 50 degrees today. It was so warm out. I turned my AC in the car to cold, like all the way to cold, which that I don't do until spring. Like I don't do that. But I'm like, huh. I full on went to insanely warm to insanely cold. So I'm like, that's weird. Very weird. And it's, I don't know what to say about it. It might be, it's part global warming, part, I think it's also like this year is like an El Nino year, like winter, because, or it's like an occurrence in like the Caribbean, just like a big storm just fucks with the like the weather and ecosystem. And this, just like a couple weeks ago was so like it was so cold here, it couldn't snow. But like in other areas, it was like snowing like a motherfucker. Like they had to cancel the playoff games for football because the roads were so bad. And the arena itself was literally like caked in over a foot of snow. Like, and for like, oh yeah, for like us Midwesterners are used to that sort of thing, that's a lot of snow. Like, that's not anything to scoff at. That's a lot of snow. 1 foot at least. That's crazy. Like one of my coworkers was like watching highlights from what was it, the New York whatever game that was, or the oh man, I'm blanking. Like the Bills game, I can't remember who they faced. Maybe Baltimore. No, it was the Dolphins. Because the Dolphins did not want to be there. It was so cold. But like I remember, like they showed like a guy walking through the stands and through the snow, making a path for his kids. It's like, yeah, that's pretty telling and kind of funny. Not gonna lie. But the Super Bowl, that could be weird. Got the 49ers versus the Chiefs. Like, I'm not really invested in football that much. It's kind of a little bit this year because, like, oh yeah, because what else is there? And also the Taylor Swift shit with her and Travis Kelce on the Chiefs, and that's going pretty dang well. Like, I'm no offense, I'm a Taylor Swift hater. Like, I am not a fan because a lot of her music is just the exact same thing. Like, I recognize her that she's a good songwriter, she's a good musician. Vocally, she's okay. She's fine. She doesn't have like too crazy range. She's an alto, clearly. Clearly. But yeah, I just can't. With their music, I just can't. And just like Taylor Swift fans are just toxic. Like I know this one girl from college. I don't know why I still have her on social media because weird. But and also she has issues. Lots of issues. And one of my theories is her top 2 favorite artists. And I've talked of it before, literally about this person before. One of her top 2 favorite artists are in no particular order, Taylor Swift and Halsey. I can't stand either one. Like, I'd rather listen to Taylor Swift music. I can stand it once in a while. Like, her music is catchy. It's good. Like, game recognized game. Like, it's good. Like, she knows how to make music. There's a reason why she's worth over $1 billion. Or whatever, net worth, blah, 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 blah. Worth over $1 billion. It's because she knows, 1, how to use the market, and 2, she knows how to make good music and market it to her fans. And be public. She knows how to do a lot of good. She has definitely this year, in the past year, made the NFL a lot of money. A lot of money. No joke. Full stop. No joke. Full money. But like my theory is, like I legit cannot listen to Halsey at all. Like I just can't. Like I know it's her or someone adjacent to her because of the raspiness in my voice. It's like, don't, please, don't. I hate that style of music. Oh, what was it, like Tate McRae doing like the baby voice? It's like, don't. You're trying to be a hard ass bitch, but you're saying this as a, I can't do nothing wrong. That's being two-faced, and that makes you, that's scary. Like, not to be man about it, but no, that's a red flag. That just, to me personally, that just seems like a red flag. Like, you can like the music, But when you start buying into that kind of message, ugh, I have to question. When you're trying to basically, and I get it, the three G's are gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. But when like when you go to what's the thing from fuck. I'm trying to remember the joke from Tropic Thunder. You went oh no, I can't. Okay, you know what? I can't say that. Not that one. There's another one of the full R word. It's like not that one. It's a different one. Or don't go too deep in the bit. Something like that. Like you go too deep into that bit, then you become what you don't want to be. I guess. I don't know. Something there. There's something there. But I think the quote is actually the R one, and I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. That's not cool. Not at all. I'm blank. I'm blanking. I'm blanking right now. I'll blank you anytime. So I was talking about I don't even know how we got on that. I'm just trying to like backpedal to what I was going at before, because like I was talking about Taylor Swift. I don't know what I was going on about. Bro was baffling. That's what I do on this podcast. I baffle a lot. I don't really know. Oh, weather and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Weather. So like it was like 50. It's been like 50. Like it's warm for this time of year. But as you know, some people are saying, "Oh, it's global warming." It's like, yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, there's definitely an aspect of global warming that's going on. But I also like I feel like it's a little bit of it, like the El Nino, because like that definitely fucks with the ecosystem, and it doesn't happen too much, but it does. But also, it's like, oh, it's it's record heat. It's like, well, we've only been recording the weather officially in the way that we've been doing it for like less than 200 years. Like Lincoln's balls didn't drop. Like Lincoln's literal nutsack was in his in his body still, like was still in his body before they started recording weather the way that we have been doing it. So yeah. I don't know what to say there. But there are definitely patterns, and it has been very warm. And there are definitely signs. And I'm not a scientist, but yeah, there are definitely signs of that. But also at the same time, I will point to this, that nature has found ways to cover over that, has adapted to it. The dinosaurs all died off. There was an ice age. There was other ice ages here and there. There are also warm periods. So it ebbs and flows. So like I feel that, yeah, we are doing like humans are doing stuff to the earth, yes, but also at the same time, nature will find a way. Life finds a way. As much as we don't we want to help, we doesn't really matter when a meteor or something like that, and all of a sudden, boom, every human's dead. Oops. Nature's gonna live on. Like flowers are like a cause because the dinosaur are a cause of the dinosaurs, because of like trees and vegetation couldn't like pollinate and spread fast enough, because dinosaurs being as big as they are ate a lot and they were getting stomped on, so plants didn't have a way of growing fast enough. So flowers came to be. But And when the dinosaurs were wiped out, what happened to the flowers, They're still here. Sharks, they're still here. I don't know, man. I don't know. Not to be like weird conspiracy whenever it's like life finds a way. Like, yeah, we do need to make sure that, we make Earth habitable. But I'll say, like, I'm not a full, like, into, like, yeah, we're doing stuff. It's been better. We can't, like, fully reverse the effects, but we can make it better. Because, like, I know my dad was talking about, like, back when he was young, like, seeing, like, the, Minneapolis skyline from where he was or whatever. You couldn't, because it was all foggy and filled with smog. But now you can drive, like now, like when I'm going up on I can't remember the exact road, but going into the Minnesota River Valley from like Burnsville or Lakeville, whatever, almost same difference. Almost. Burnsville actually technically would be Savage. It's weird because those cities just meld together. But driving on the highway, you can like see the whole skyline, the whole entire skyline, and it's so nice and beautiful. It's so nice. Like, that's saying something. It's like, oh, it's not close enough. It's like, well, all right, then go in the city, look up. Is it clear? Probably. It's not like smoggy or anything. Don't know what to tell you there, bud. But is it bad? Yeah. Could it be better? Yes. Is it perfect? No. No. But like, oh, we need it. But like the amount of change and damage that we could do, like, I know I'm not like a huge Warhammer fella, but the amount of like stories and although it's fantasy, future fantasy and stuff like that, but the amount of like terraforming and stuff like that they do on absolutely just absurd. Like, this place cannot sustain life, period, except for whatever group or whatever demons or hell spawn or other group or aliens or have the planet. No matter what way, they either destroy like basically nuke it, just start fresh, or they find a way to make it work. I mean, it does involve killing a lot, but they find a way to terraform it. So, and terraforming isn't impossible. It's far from improbable, but it's hard. And it takes a lot, but it's not impossible. But that's all I have to say about that. That's enough of like the, showing weird political stuff. Because like, on one hand, I definitely agree, but on the other, it's like, well, there is science that says like, or just going back to like history and stuff like that, nature finds a way. But at the same time, yeah, there is a human effect to that. So, yeah. I don't want to end it soon. I don't want to end the stream, or not the stream, the episode soon, especially since like I fucked up a little bit. I'm definitely cutting the bit out very early where all of a sudden my mic suddenly just dies or just like went out for some reason. I'm definitely cutting that out. But everything else is fine. I do wonder where I just went mute, though. I wonder. I'm so mad. Because this... Okay, you know what? I'm looking up that card. I'm looking up Kaya. Because I feel like it might be worth something, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Now, first, let's give me another tab. I highly doubt that this card is really worth a lot. But given that it's foil... it might be something, right? Hold on, let me just do or where's up usurper? Yeah, 9. Ooh. Oh my god, 49 cents. Oh, Jesus. Switch to foil. 49 cents. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was mythic. It's not. It's just a rare. Yep. Literally a pariah shield. Let me see. Pari shield. There we go. Literally a pariah shield's probably worth more. It is. Oh my. Oh wait, it's about the same. Hold on. Yeah, it's literally about the same. 49 cents. That is ridiculous. But the blood crypt though, that is worth more than the 3 packs together. So I'm not too mad about that. I am not mad about that. You know what I'm not mad about? I'm not mad about. Damn it! I'm not even close. Damn it! I'm not close. Oh, I was working an event today, but then I get back to where the where we just have like our break room / like prep and stuff, and where we have our lockers and all that stuff. I go back there, and the TV that they're playing is on Comedy Central, and Comedy Central plays a lot of plays a lot of obviously comedy, but they play South Park, they play Seinfeld, Office, that sort of stuff. But I come back and it's an episode of South Park, and it's the one where the Apple episode where Kyle gets abducted by Apple, and then he gets human centipeded to be an iPad. But the joke is that he's not reading the agreement. He's not reading the agreement, so it's like he's like stuck and he can't get out of his contract. And it's so funny because the guy at the front of the human centipede, he's like this stereotypical like Asian guy, like I don't know, whatever, and he's like, "Oh, Kyrie, what do you want me to eat? Cuttlefish and asparagus or vanilla paste?" And he's like, "Cuttlefish and asparagus? Okay, I will eat the cuttlefish and asparagus." And then he has like just the worst intestinal like digestional thing going on. So immediately he's just like, violently shitting into Kyle's mouth. And then just immediately after, Kyle violently poops into to the person behind his mouth. Oh, it's funny. And then there's a video online of them recording it, and they're just trying not to bust out laughing. It's so funny. Oh my god. It just the animation too is just the funniest shit. Like, oh yeah, it's crude humor, but it's really funny crude humor. Like if you get it, you get it. Oh. It's bad and crude humor, but it's just funny as shit. Oh. Woo. Anyways, it's time to wrap up the show. I hope you had a good one. We talked about. I don't know what we've talked about, which that's normal. That's normal. Hot fire. Naming this episode's gonna suck. That's some internal dialogue right there. If you want to watch this live, you can go to twitch.tv/MeltDeck Original. It's on like that. It's right there. It's right there. You can watch that, and if you watch it live, you can see the after show. You can interact, you can ask questions and stuff like that. But if you can't make it, when the show's happening, that's fine. You can watch it for up to 2 weeks. All I ask, if you're watching the after show and like that, do not clip. If you do, I will find you and tell you to take it down. Nothing else. Just that. Nothing else. Wink. Once it's gone for after that 2 weeks. But you can watch the edited podcast, episode on my YouTube channel, where I also post a weekly video as well. Typically I feel like they're coming out on Fridays, but I could probably change week to week. But recent videos have been doing pretty okay. So although they're shorter videos, there's some pretty banger ones. Although one was a verbalized joke, and honestly at this point it's dead, but somehow it's just the most viewed video on my channel. Somehow. Anyways, thank you to Greatness for the use of the song Used to It off the album The Call. I'm still, banging my foot, just like impatiently waiting for them to drop something. Just put some music out, boys. I'm waiting. I know they're moving probably to the cities, I would assume, because that's, where some of their families from here, the area, from the cities. But I'm thinking that's probably what they're planning. I don't know. What their jobs, I don't know. But I do feel like they are going to still continue to be a band and tour and stuff like that. But yeah. I can't wait to see them again when I do. But yeah. And thanks to you for listening, watching, doing what you do. But as I look at the time, it is definitely not midnight here anymore. But it is midnight somewhere else. So until it becomes midnight here once again, I'll see you later. But until then, bye-bye.
Used to it.